So when I was looking for microphones to feature in some upcoming videos, including this one, I stumbled upon one special product. This is the FiFine AM8T, and I think this is the perfect gaming and streaming microphone kit for under $70. And I just want to thank FiFine for sending this out to me to include in my content. And keep in mind that doesn't affect my review of it in any way, since I did actually buy this exact microphone around 7 months ago. But anyway, let's get into the unboxing. So I have to say the box looks very nice and vibrant. It's just a nice way to display the product before you even experience it. So when you open the box, you first get a user's manual which tells you everything from how to set up the boom arm to setting up the microphone on your computer. And as you can see, they sent me the white microphone, but you can also get it in black and pink. I actually have the black one over here and it looks just as good, so it's all personal preference as to which one you want to get, but I'd suggest you get something that matches the rest of your setup. So in the package you also get the boom arm. If you wanted the microphone with just the built-in stand, it is slightly cheaper, and that's the one I actually bought a few months ago. But yeah, this is the microphone itself and it's super eye-catching, and I'll talk about all the features on it in just a bit. So you also get the microphone boom arm, obviously, with the desk clamp, and I think I've seen the same boom arm in a lot of other microphones. It's pretty reliable. And then you also get a USB-C to USB cable to plug into your computer, but keep in mind this mic is XLR compatible, and if you don't know what that means, it means you can connect it to one of those audio mixers with an XLR cable. Usually a lot of streamers or content creators use them. I don't personally have one, so I just use the USB connection, and for most people that should be enough. So now let's get into talking about the microphone itself. I think one of the best things about the AM8 is the super nice design. The actual main part of it is plastic, I believe, but the top stand part is actually metal, so it does have a pretty premium feel, and it has a removable pop filter on top just to make the sound quality even better. And the setup process for the AM8 is actually so simple. Literally all you do is install the desk arm and plug in the USB to your computer, and that's it. You can actually start using it on any app. So usually I use it on Discord and apps like Fortnite, and it works completely fine with absolutely no setup. And that's one of the nice things about this microphone, because there are some like professional microphones where you have to install software and do a lot of complicated steps. This one is just super straightforward. Okay, so now getting into the actual features. On top of the microphone, you'll see a little indicator light for the mute function, and this is honestly a nice feature because all you have to do to mute yourself is tap the little icon, and the way you know you're muted is if it turns red, and when you tap again it turns green. Next, moving to the bottom of the mic, there's two knobs to control the volume. The knob on the top controls the gain of the microphone itself, and the one below that controls your headphone volume, and that's only if you decide to plug them into the microphone. And directly above that is another tap function, and this time instead of muting, it lets you change the RGB modes on the bottom of the mic. And this is another one of the unique features on this microphone, since the lights make it look amazing in your setup. And if you're wondering just how much customization there is, there's 8 static color modes and 2 RGB cycle modes. So in one of the RGB cycle modes, it's kind of just like a color breathe effect, and then the other one, it's kind of like a multicolor RGB. And all these lighting modes just allow you to sync the microphone's RGB with the rest of your setup. But if you don't like the RGB, you can actually hold for 3 seconds and it turns it off. So if you're not a big fan of the lights, then there's always an option to just not use it. By the way, I just want to let you guys know that I do have a Discord community server, so I really want to make it an active community and possibly start doing giveaways once I hit some subscriber goals, so the link will be in the description. Alright, so now I'll quickly talk about the microphone arm it comes with. This is obviously only in the T variant of the microphone. The normal one just comes with the built-in stand. The microphone arm isn't anything too special, but I'm assuming it's around $20 because that's kind of like the price difference. And honestly, the only thing I could see people being concerned about is the length of the arm. Like, especially if you're mounting this far away from you, it might not be able to reach the whole way, but a simple fix is just mounting it closer to yourself. And something else I should mention is that it doesn't make any sort of noise while I move it. So if you're using this for like conference calls or you're like a streamer, it's really nice because you're not going to get those squeaky loud sounds while you're moving the arm. So that's kind of it with the microphone. I would do a dedicated sound test, but the thing is, I've been using it this whole video, so I guess it just gives you a nice example of what it would sound like. And keep in mind, I'm using the USB mode, which is probably the mode that most people are going to be using it with, just since not everybody has audio interfaces and stuff like that. And I hope you guys enjoyed, since this is kind of my next step in changing the type of content I'm doing, because I do have some amazing content planned for you guys.